We've talked about this before. You don't need 10,000, 20,000 followers. You need to just really have authentic, genuine connection with the followers that you have. Hello, everyone. My name is Jenny Woon. Welcome back to In the House podcast.
Hello. I'm Toni Singh. Thanks for joining us today.
Yes. With this market, it's been the lowest number of listings in the past 20 years.
Yeah, inventory is a major issue, which is why the prices are still incredibly high.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Yeah. So if you guys are listening, if you guys or ladies are listening, that are not working in our region, the Lower Mainland of Vancouver, we are having major sellers market. It's not issues. It's just
Supply inventory issues,
a
though.
supply inventory issue of many reasons why there is a lack of supply, and we're not going to go into the politics of it. But we just wanted to, at the same time, provide you with some tips on getting more listings.
Yeah, outside of the box tips, right? Because we've done episodes before that highlighted other ways to take in more listings. But today's episode is about the out of the box marketing tips.
Right. And so this can work in any market that you're in. So let's talk about actually the first thing, in my opinion, is the most underrated app or platform that people are on it, but not using it to its full advantage is LinkedIn.
I would agree with you.
Right? Have you polished your LinkedIn bio?
Oh, you guys, I did a faux pas. I have not. And I believe that it is a really great source of getting in front of potential clients or even collaborating with other professionals in the industry. So yeah, I think I love this topic.
So I want to know how important is learning how to generate business from LinkedIn to your business success. So for those who, I'm going to do a little survey. You think that that LinkedIn will make a bit of difference in your business, but you're really unsure. Okay. For those who are listening to this, if this is you, screenshot it and just say, yes, I feel like LinkedIn will make a big difference to my business, but you're not really sure how. If you are not that person, you feel you may be perhaps the person who thinks it's really important and it's time for you to get moving on it.
Okay.
Okay. And the third type of person is that you feel like it is super critical. It's a huge problem that you don't have your bio set up and you need a solution right away. Okay. And so I know that LinkedIn to me is really important. I did a research actually.
Okay. What's the research?
The average person on Facebook, you have about 300 friends, the average. Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's very low. The average number of people that you have as networks or friends in LinkedIn is closer to 700 to 800 on average. Okay. So to me, it makes sense to be advertising on LinkedIn, but also the net worth of people's income are higher.
So I would say that I feel like on LinkedIn, there's a lot more substance. Does that make sense? Like it's not all flash that you would see on Instagram or TikTok. So I would agree that it's probably a better marketing tool that's been underutilized.
There's not as many ads as well.
I hate the ads.
Right. If you DM someone that's close to your network in LinkedIn, you're considered psychologically a closer friend or a more credible person. Can you see how that would be compared to Facebook?
I think that we definitely need to be on LinkedIn. I'm probably going to fall into the second category on there where it's like, yeah, I should probably get on that ASAP.
Right
away. So more credibility. And then what else? Target audience. Target audience would likely be more effective, right?
With LinkedIn, you can actually create ads to gear towards like a certain target market with a certain job title, with working for a specific company or industry, and also with income levels. So it's actually close. You're actually being able to advertise your sponsored content closer to the audience you're wanting to reach.
That's highly valuable.
Right? And so the effectiveness of this tactic will actually will optimize the time to reach your clients, the type of clientele, shorten the sales cycle, and the turnaround of transactions would be faster. Another thing is you're being able to manage your reputation. So it's essentially a resume online.
Very true. Compared to like a Google review or something, right? Where you could
Exactly.
just have a spammer.
That, yep. But I know that you can, for me, I've maximized all the business verticals and added it onto my online resume. I added my experience, my skills, my expertise, my awards, and then by connecting with certain people in the industry, it shows that there's that credibility.
How long did it take you to revamp your profile, or is it something that you've done meticulously over the years for LinkedIn?
I would say I didn't gravitate the importance of it until I opened my brokerage. So that was
True.
like
That's
last year.
right. That's right.
So I had like, I had a kind of summary about myself, but it wasn't articulated like exactly what I do for my job. It wasn't, it didn't actually I didn't include any of my achievements or awards on it, but I also didn't take it too seriously either.
I don't even think we're friends on LinkedIn.
We're not?
I don't think so. We should probably add each other.
Okay. And so I started tweaking it. The reason being, Deb, who is a mutual coach of ours, she said for me to ask around 10 people, a mix of business and personal, to give me 3 words they would describe me as a person.
Oh, yeah. I took part in this.
Oh, that's right.
That's
Yeah, I
right,
asked you. Okay. So I ended up using like the common words that were given to me and created my bio. And then that's when I started, once you're on a tangent, you just end up cleaning up your whole resume online.
Totally. It's efficient.
So now it's full of pictures. I've added in my bio, what my vision statements are. And honestly, if you were to Google Jenny Woon,
I'm doing it right now.
if you go
LinkedIn. Jenny
Woon, it's actually pretty high up, right?
Here, let's see.
Pretty high up.
Oh, this is a lovely picture of you too.
I got a really
So
good profile pic and a cover header. Anyways,
This is great,
I just
Jenny.
wanted to give you guys, check my LinkedIn, friend me, and I don't mind if you copy the structure of it.
No, it looks really good. This is very clear. Okay, another tip. That was really spectacular because now I'm going to take your advice and revamp my LinkedIn.
Okay.
Quick links from your email signature.
Oh, so simple.
I don't understand these days when someone doesn't have a quick link. Because you want to make it as easy as possible for prospective clients to work with you. And it could be a call to action button, right? Or it could be a direct, call this person from here, that type of a link. Or maybe you want to let people know that you are in real estate sales. Here's your website. Maybe you're also doing a creative venture of some kind. It's the best way to have the information continuously there so that people can see and explore.
Totally.
Like adding it as a PS in the signature. I think I have that for our podcast.
Yeah. So what I mean like by that is PS. It's a compliment every time you send me a client.
Yeah.
That's a PS. Or PS. You know how we have to provide the disclosure of representation? So I've seen some agents put a link on there, like an intake form or like a link to the actual document to say so that people understand how agency is formed. Super, super easy. What we have on our signature for West One, we allow people to give us referrals. So we actually have a link to a certain page on our website. If you can think of a referral, just fill this form out and we will absolutely help your friend or family.
That's great because then they don't have to find the information, right? Readily accessible.
Yeah.
And I guess like any other intake form that you want signed, right?
I want to give props to this Mary Kleiner. Or no, who had it actually? Was it Mary
Kleiner or Cleaver?
Kleiner.
Kleiner?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she actually had a link to, if you were a new client, it's like an intake form or like an onboarding form.
Mhm.
What are you looking for? What's your price point? What areas you're looking for? So that would automatically go to her,
Mhm.
and then she's prepared for the phone conversation.
Perfect.
Um,
She's very strategic.
totally. Yeah, she's very good. She has like 5 kids. She needs to be strategic and organized.
Give it to a busy woman. What's another out of the box marketing tip that we can provide to our listeners today?
Well, yeah, we always talk about this, and I think it's a huge thing out there right now, is increasing your interaction with online followers and the public. And we've talked about this before. You don't need 10,000, 20,000 followers. You need to just really have authentic, genuine connection with the followers that you have.
Hmm.
And so how do you do that?
How do you do that? One thing could be maybe you're actually commenting and liking what's on their posts.
That
Then it's
sounds
not about you.
right. Right.
Another option, which we have done on our account previously, is a contest giveaway. We did something for Christmas.
Okay.
That was super fun. And then we asked them to tag us in the post and tag a friend.
Mhm.
And if they tagged the friend as well, then they got entered into the draw.
Mm.
And then making the most of that too, right? Because you're doing the giveaway, you're ramping up to try and do the giveaway, and then actually incorporating the conclusion in, right?
Mhm. We
Uh,
actually did that as well for
what was it
one of
for?
my account, Romer's Burgers gift card.
Oh, I love that place. It's so
And here's the
good.
funny thing, we didn't even have to pay for the gift card. Romer's Burgers was so grateful
Mhm.
that we presented like their business on our Insta
Yeah,
feed,
yeah, yeah.
that they were the ones that sponsored the gift card.
Amazing.
So think about that. You're just co-partnering, you're coexisting in a space that
Cross
everybody's
marketing.
just trying to help each other out on their businesses.
Hmm. What's another example of increasing that interaction with online presence?
This is so simple, and in fact, you should do it once a day,
Mm.
is do a poll.
Polls are fun.
So it could be like a poll like, what book are you reading right now? Or should I buy A or should I buy B? Like, and just get that fun kind of interaction with the followers.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And then I guess a really good one too, because we want feedback from people, right? Is to ask a question, maybe
Mhm.
on your Instagram story,
Mhm.
or if you can even do it through LinkedIn too, right? You would know better than me.
Yes,
Yeah,
LinkedIn you can
you
do.
can.
But even with our Instagram, remember there was one post that
Yeah,
I said, what book are you currently reading right
yeah.
now? And I think it allows you as the agent get to learn
Hmm.
about your clients
Yeah.
when you're asking about them, rather than the feed is all about you and what your current listings or sales are. I think it's really good to really understand who your audience is.
Hmm. This is a really cool one. How
Yes.
did you come up with this idea for a house tour on a bus or a helicopter? I would like to go on a house tour on a helicopter.
Okay. I think over the years, I've kind of just seen project marketing companies do it. I've also seen the McNabs take
Oh
and
yeah, they're
Amy
so
Leong,
fun.
yeah,
Hmm.
Amy's
Hmm.
team as well, go on a house tour of bus full of investors. And in
Hmm.
fact, I actually included one of my listings in the bus tour.
Hmm.
And very inquisitive, intelligent investment questions that came out of the people that came off the bus.
Cool.
So they were like legitimate buyers.
Did one of them buy it?
They didn't,
Okay.
but I don't know. I didn't pick the audience. It was more I included my listing in it, but
Hmm.
I think it was really well organized. They left with a little gift, so I gave them a
Aw.
swag bag.
Hmm.
But I think it just creates a little bit of a better experience that's more memorable.
Hmm.
But also, you end up creating a connection with these buyers. And you know what? My understanding is that Amy had actually charged for these investors to be on the bus.
Oh, really?
I'm not like I'm sure it was a very small ticket price, and they probably ate up the
I
rest of the
mean, they'd be
cost.
learning something though too, right? So there's value there for sure.
Totally, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
There could
yeah.
have been a component of education on the bus that I wasn't aware of, but I think it's such a great idea, great marketing strategy for your business.
Hmm. One that we've taken part in a lot is taking care of our community, right? So if you take care of your community, they're going to take care of you. And we mean, helping community. Um, But what are the benefits? I mean, if it's something that you're aligned with and you just want help, like, I don't know, the local schools, for example,
Mhm.
maybe it's something to do at the library or a community garage sale or whatever it's going to be. Your reputation is out there, right? You're connecting with people on a completely different level than just business because you're
Mhm.
actually maximizing these connections and having meaningful conversations with people within the community.
Right. I want to give props to Leah and Danielle Bach, who was on our show just a few weeks ago.
Hmm.
They put together a community garage sale, and so brilliant,
Hmm.
they provided a map of where all the garage sales were happening with all their branding. And
Very
I
smart.
just really think that's like such a smart way to connect with people. And also, it actually probably entices you and motivates you to also clear your garage too and clear
Yeah, that's
your the
beneficial.
items in your home. Yeah, cleanup events. Like I love how Oakwin is always involved in charities as well. So
Yeah.
we do cleanup on the shores. We have kindness challenge in November. So those are so just a couple of different ways to be involved.
Hmm.
We were talking earlier as the involvement that I had with my strata council as well is this
Hmm.
being part of the bigger picture of really trying to protect your assets.
Well, even the BIAs and everything too, right? And your BNI,
Yes. Yeah. So the BNI is Business International. Is it called networking? I believe.
Business Networking International.
International. Yeah. And supporting other small businesses and entrepreneurs that are in our community. I feel like we all have this common goal with no egos, with
Hmm.
no competitiveness. We're just really trying to enhance our business.
Hmm.
And if we want to encourage like just the referrals, it's simply because you really like that person. You really want to support their business.
Yeah, and it's something that happens authentically, right? So at Bel Air Realty Group, we're on the Business Improvement Association, which is
Oh,
it's the same thing, but a
okay.
bit different in East Vancouver. And there's a lot of great small businesses there, but it's like restaurants, retail, all kinds of different businesses that are like-minded coming together for the common goal of helping one another succeed.
Hmm.
So that's a really great way for sure, out of the box.
Awesome. Well, those are just handful of tips for you guys to take away. Hopefully, some of these you're going to add into your. I would say that the first and foremost, which is the easiest, update
LinkedIn?
your LinkedIn. Okay. But you're going to be doing that, Tony, as
Yeah,
soon as
I'm
we get
doing
off
that.
this.
I'm doing that.
All right. Ladies and gents, thanks for tuning in and make sure you come back next week for our latest episode. Talk to you
Thanks,
soon.
everyone.